Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Gemini Ancestors Speak reading for March 2023. Before we get started, just want to say thank you for any kind of support you give the channel. And more importantly, I just hope that something I put out helps you in some kind of way. There's tons of readings on here, so you pick whatever resonates or whatever you're drawn to. Okay, so Gemini, let's go ahead and get into your reading. We've got center energy as a couple of things. So Queen of Cups. Basically, see how she's looking at the cups. So she's trying to determine, her Nine of Cups. What's going to make her happy? Perhaps maybe standing in her truth, being a little selfish right now, meaning that she's loving on herself. She's making decisions that are best for her. Not in a selfish, meaning the bad kind of selfish, but more so the selfish that is just really focused on her needs at this time. Because you've got somebody perhaps giving a message of love, wanting love with you, and so you're really trying to determine whether you want to give this cup or not, whether it's for your highest good. Now we have crowning energy is the Two of Swords, so feeling blocked in making a decision, and holding back because you're not clear on which direction you want to take. So you're not taking any direction until you fully understand what you need to do. Because you've got the High Priestess that's undermining you. And so just take a look at perhaps making sure that your third eye isn't blocked, making sure that you're receiving the intuition. So going within, perhaps meditating, perhaps doing any kind of clearing of the third eye, crown chakra at this time. We'll see what comes out in the rest of your cards. Because even though I shuffle these cards before the reading, I don't typically look at these cards until I'm talking to you. Now, we've got the world here in what led up to this. So a cycle is closed. Okay. And so we're trying to move forward here. But there is some conflict, some competition, something going on here with the Five of Wands. So perhaps there's conflict around you. Perhaps you're in conflict with that Two of Swords there, feeling blocked, right? So you just are going to take some time out here with the Four of Swords and heal. And maybe there's some conflict around you taking this time out to heal too. That's the other thing I got that just came in. Now let's go ahead and move on to your other messages. The first set we have here, the larger cards. These are from the Wild Muse Oracle deck. Beautiful cards. And I hope I'm not saying their name wrong, but it's made by Vanessa Somayina. Beautiful. First message we have here is decluttering. And what I get there is not only just a physical decluttering of your space, but also a decluttering of your mind, overthinking thoughts, negative thinking, anything that's holding you back, anything that is keeping you stuck, is what you're decluttering at this time. Further clarification we have with the messages from my ancestors deck. It says new development. So really sort of just waiting to see what's happening, to see what's going to happen kind of thing is what I get there. So new developments, new news, new something, right? That's going to perhaps spur you in a certain direction one way or another. Now we have, you'll be amazed at what you attract when you start believing in yourself and what you deserve. So these two decks here, two different decks by Queen Sugar from off of Etsy. The first one here is ancestral and spirit guide messages, and the other one is ancestral messages, and both by Queen Sugar. Most of the decks that I'm showing here are either on Amazon or Etsy. Those are the two places I mostly get my decks from. Now, getting back to this first card here. You'll be amazed at what you attract when you start believing in yourself and what you deserve. So this is about you learning that you are worthy. That's why that Nine of Cups came out the way that it did when I read it. This is about you stepping into loving yourself, really, really taking some time to figure out what's going to make you happy. Forget everybody else because you spent the majority of your life making other people happy. Now you are being selfish in that you want what's going to make you happy. And you're not going to be ashamed with that at all. So if anybody's trying to bring that to you, you're not going to accept that. And it says it makes us happy to see you heal right here, right? You are doing a great job. We know it can be hard, but you are strong and will be fine. So they're encouraging you. They're also letting you know that they are, empathetic and compassionate towards what you're going through right now. This process of healing. It's not fun. It's hard to heal. There's no two ways about it because you are trying to remove the layers of the lies that have been told to you throughout your life. You're trying to change the recording playing inside your mind, telling you you're not worthy, telling you whatever it's telling you, right? It could be telling you, you're not worthy. It could be telling you that you can't do whatever. It could be telling you that you're not beautiful, not handsome, whatever, right? So that's the recording that is being changed as you heal. Now we have balance is needed. Meditate more, go outside and experience nature. So you're being encouraged to go outside to let nature heal you, because Mother Gaia and you have a special connection. So Mother Gaia is willing to assist if you allow that. Okay. So really encouraged to go outside in nature, change your focus, even get some fresh air kind of thing. Now, after you clear your head, here we go as to why, right? After you clear your head, you'll be able to see what was distracting you. Okay. Now we have you are our answered prayer. So your ancestors are cheering you on, and they are very grateful and thankful that you are taking this journey and healing the way that you are. And it says, no, it just wasn't for you. What is yours will always be yours. So even if something was removed from you, if it was truly yours, it will come back. And if it wasn't meant for you, then it's just not meant for you. And there is no harsh feelings about it kind of thing. It's just about what's right at this time. Pay attention to the signs and messages for the next few days. We will show you the answer. So they're going to be communicating with you. So really, really tapping in and paying attention over the next few days. And then we have pray with sincerity and a willingness to be guided and helped. So really getting out of the way is what I get with that message, right? Because sometimes we can pray, we can ask for assistance, and then we're in the way. We're blocking beyond assistance, the Two of Swords here, right? Now, next we have updates to your system. So you are going through an ascension process right now as you're going through this healing, and that in itself can be a little jarring, okay, because your body is going through changes. You may be having physical pains. You may be so really self-nurturing is encouraged at this time, okay. So we have stop and reassess. So again, your thinking may not be very, very clear right now because of the ascension process. So not making any major decisions right now at this time. Stop and reassess. Get yourself grounded. Meditate. Really connect with your ancestors, your spirit guides, your team here, and ask for assistance. Okay. Yes, yes, and yes. So perhaps there is something that you need to be doing, but you're not aware of that just yet. And you'll be getting that guidance as you go within. Now, here we go. Get out of your own way. It's upsetting me and your ancestors. So really take your hands off the wheel kind of thing. Don't try to control. Let the expectations go and just keep moving forward and have trust and faith and confidence in your spiritual team, but allow them to guide you, because they can't just come in and do it. You have to, ask for them to do it because they're going to allow you to have free will. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. We talked about that. Make the time for yourself. So again, this is about that focus on you. The power you seek is within your hands, soul, and mind. Use it and watch what you create. Okay, so this is about and also when you get that thinking under control, you are going to be really in a creative space. So you really want to understand that whatever you're putting out there by way of thoughts and you're giving energy to is what is going to manifest. So you really want to understand that concept so that you can manifest the best things for your life. You can receive the best things for your life too. Now we've got all that you desire to create is manifesting right before your eyes. Okay. So again, that thinking is tied to that manifestation. Now we've got the things you are passionate about are not random interests. Those interests are part of your calling. So you know what you feel creative and passionate, about. So you're asked and encouraged to follow that. And then it says your light will irritate many unhealed souls. And that's why you have that Five of Wands there. There's some conflict that's either happening now or will be happening as you go through this process, because people aren't going to like it because you're changing and they don't want you to change. They want you to stay the same way. If only you could see what's coming, you wouldn't care to stress about what's happening now. So just having that faith and confidence that you know that only the good things are coming to you. Now we have next in touch with your body. So this is about you paying attention to the signals your body is giving you at this time. When you're around certain people, your energy, your body, it responds in certain kind of ways. And so you're becoming very aware of that. And we've got karmic cycles. So you could be potentially in a karmic cycle where you are noticing those things that we just talked about and mentioned, and that's really giving you some serious clues as to what is for you and what isn't. You didn't let go. So here we go. You didn't let it go. So we had to take it away from you because it was holding you back. Yeah. So there was a cycle that you did not let close. And so that, your spiritual team had to come in and be like, okay, no, we got to shut the door on this because this is not good. It's taking you down a path that you were not intended to go down. And be grateful for that because they did come in and help you here. Stop being afraid of getting what you actually desire. You asked for it, so it is yours. Money will flow into your life like water. You are receiving money from everywhere. Now, get ready to enjoy it. So, the abundance coming in. It's time for you to let people know that it is a privilege to have you in their life. So, this is about not allowing people to take you for granted anymore or to take advantage of your good nature. Okay. Lean into your abundance. Be proud you've earned it. So have fun with this. Don't blow it. Don't get me wrong, but you do deserve it. So really, really enjoy it and be grateful for it. Your sacral chakra needs some attention. Connect with water and eat sweet potatoes, carrots, mangoes, and/or citrus fruits. Your financial abundance is near. Hold on just a little longer. You will be taken care of, my dear. So this is the assurance and the confirmation of that. Okay, it's time to share your story. Your story is so powerful that it can help others. Share your truth. So you are being asked to speak your truth in this situation to others, so that it can help them who may very well be going through the same thing. Becoming nobody. So this is about going into the depths of you. This is about the journey, the healing journey that I was speaking to. That is not easy. It's not easy to face your fears. It's not easy to face yourself because you've built up over years and years all these lies, and cutting through these lies can really be a part of the journey that is not fun. However, it is necessary because you can't live in a lie any longer. You don't want to. You want to be authentic. You want to be truly who you are at the core essence of you. And so, in order to do that, you're going into the depths of you to shed light on the dark. Okay, and deal with that fear or any negative belief that is really, really not who you are at a core. And so here we have believe. This is trust and faith in your spiritual team. This is trust and faith and strength and courage within you that is going to come up. Because in the depths of you, that's who you are. Okay, we've got it's okay if it still hurts. And so there's going to be some things that come out. There's going to be some tears shed. I'm not going to lie to you. It is hard to face yourself. It is hard not to shed some tears and be on your knees and pray. It is not because this is what gets you through. Okay. It says cry and release all that pain. Don't let it sit inside and fester. Release it so you can restore that space with healed energy. Make plans and focus. You have to be devoted and committed if you want to see the change you seek. So, again, this is about commitment to yourself and to your journey. Mixed signals yield mixed results. Make sure you are clear about what you are attracting. Again, that manifestation, that up and down yo yo kind of thing with your emotions that you could potentially be going through during this healing, and staying as high vibe as you can. As soon as you have those negative thoughts, combating them with something that is positive. Where if you struggle with finances, you say, hey, things are always working out for my highest good. What it looks like isn't what it is. It's not the truth. It's a lie. And confronting that. It says daily reminder, you have a beautiful heart and soul. You are beautiful. And so that confirmation that your spirit team knows what you struggle with, they probably know better than you do. Okay. And then listen. Now is the time to listen. So this is about not talking. This is about getting away from distraction. This is about really, really taking the time to hear. And hear with spiritual ears and see with spiritual eyes, not with your naked, with your 3D eyes and your 3D ears. This is more of a spiritual kind of listening we're talking about. Now we've got trust your intuition. We've had the high priestess down here undermining you. So this is about really, really honing in and listening to your intuition. And again, maybe you got to do some work on that. Go with it. So go with the flow, trust your intuition, trust that what you're getting is the truth, following your instincts, love and let yourself be loved because you are lovable, right? Um, Trust that the transition is for your highest good. Things are about to get exciting. So this is about, that period of healing, that period of going through and clearing things out and getting your intuition stronger, that kind of thing. And it says the sooner you start believing in yourself, the sooner you'll start seeing the results you've been praying for continuously. So you've got to do some work here. It's just not going to drop out the sky. Change is coming. Can you handle it? We only ask because your life is about to transform. Again, going through this transition, this ascension, this healing, going on this journey, okay? It's time to let go. You have to move on, beloved. So this is about surrender. Next, we have crystal clear in reverse. So to me, this corresponds right back to the Two of Swords there, feeling blocked, feeling not crystal clear in your thinking, perhaps feeling confused, feeling overwhelmed, feeling lots of emotions, right? That are perhaps clouding your judgment too, is the other message I'm getting there. So, really, you're being asked to get crystal clear, meaning to move away from distraction, move away from the music, the TV, anything that distracts you, people, situations, anything at all that distracts you, so that you can hear your intuition, so that you can tune out the world, so to speak, and go within to hear your intuition through meditation or however you want to do that, prayer, etc. Because great abundance is trying to come in, but you don't know this, you can't hear what's coming, you can't see what's coming either. And when it does, you're being asked to receive grace gracefully, and also being walk in that attitude of gratitude. We've got your throat chakra needs some attention. Sing some of your favorite songs and practice mindful eating. So, again, paying attention to what you're putting in your body at this time is very important. Patience is needed at this time. Stop trying to rush everything. We have everything under control. So, really, really stepping back, relaxing, deep breathing, having some really, really deep meditative states that are going to allow you to really just let go and surrender. Protect your time, body, energy, and mind. Saying no is a protection spell. So really putting some boundaries in place. Saying no to things at this time is going to be very important because you're overwhelmed. You can't handle too much right now, so you need to respect that about what's going on. This is your chance. Go for it. Do it. Don't play it safe. Anything worth having is worth going after. So whatever this idea is that you've had, during this time, that is a heartfelt, passionate, creative idea of yours, you're being asked to go for it. You also had the Knight of Cups here, also offering love. So perhaps maybe this could be relative to a relationship as well. Love is coming your way. There you go. Are you ready to meet the one? They are the perfect match for you. So if you are not in a situation, or even if you are, perhaps that karmic cycle is the fact that you're with the wrong person, kind of thing. Perhaps. I don't know. I don't know your situation specifically. I'm just giving you what's coming in. And perhaps you are to move towards someone else who really is really the best option for you. Now, it says your root chakra is off. Reground yourself by dancing and meditating more so you are balanced. So, again, root chakra balancing, meditation, going out in nature to ground yourself, really important at this time. Next, we have the journey in reverse. So, really not taking a chance, not taking any risks right now. So, really, sort of blocking out the journey that you're supposed to be going on. Okay, this new cycle that's opening up for you. So, it says awareness. Again, awareness that you're doing this. Enlightenment. Again, you're going to get those messages that are going to help you understand. essence of you, because this is a journey to becoming your authentic self and accepting all of you, light, dark, and indifferent, accepting the circumstances, the situations, whatever needs acceptance, walking through that door of acceptance. It says if it doesn't bring peace or purpose, then don't give it your attention, time, or energy. So it's very clear about setting some seriously strong boundaries here. Meditate more, ground yourself. We just talked about that. You can play the game. You can play the game, but remember to not show others your hand. So this is about, keeping things close to the vest. This is not about talking to people at this time. This is about keeping what you want in your life to yourself and just letting things play out in that balance. And it says we are celebrating your success along with you. Now, our last message here, before we go to the last deck that we're going to get some messages from, this says endless serendipity. So to me, serendipity is things lining up and happening for you in a way that is nothing but spirit. You know this already. Because there's an emotional release, there's a peace, there's a joy that's coming back to you that you haven't had in a while. Risk taking, you're going to feel creative and vibrant again, adventurous and curious again, and understanding how wonderful, where this came from, that this was a gift from spirit, and that now is the time to move forward on this journey and to take this risk, take this leap of faith. Now it says, we hear you. We have always heard you. Just know we are working behind the scenes to make it work. So there is something that you have asked for by way of your spiritual team to assist, okay? And they are working on it. Now we are watching over you. You are protected and safe. Nobody, and I do mean capital nobody, will get to you without going through us. So your spirit team is all over it. Kings and queens are not bothered by the pages of the courts. So to me, this is about not lowering your vibration for other people at this time. This is about you have a natural core vibration that you flow in, and to stay in that as much as possible, and not allow outsiders or naysayers or anyone who's trying to bring your vibe down to do that. And it says, don't waste your time or your gifts. So this is about, again, taking that action now. This is about you've been blessed, and not wasting time or your gifts in that new journey. It says you already know the answers. So this is about something you already know. Like right? And you are divinely protected. Anyone that tries you tries us. So again, second confirmation from your ancestors. We're not even playing that today. Okay, so that I like the energy. It's so cool. Like, oh no, we got your back. Let them try, that kind of thing, right? And it says write. Pick up that pen and write, because it's really going to help you as well. And perhaps this is the way you share your truth with others. Now, let's go ahead and get your last closeout messages. And this is ancestors. Messages from the ancestors deck. Again, here's the back of it if you want to take a picture of it, because I know that's what I do when I watch readers. I stop it and take a picture of the deck so I can try to find it. But let's go ahead and see what messages the ancestors have for you from this deck. And this deck isn't a straight shooter. They all are, which is why I love to do the ancestor readings, because the ancestors make me laugh. I feel this ride or die kind of thing coming from the ancestors today. It's like, okay, let's go. They want to go there? Okay, let's go. It's funny. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see what we got for you. No, hold on. Let me try that again. I didn't like that shuffle. There we go. No, I need to do that again. I like my cards to flow. If they don't flow, I'm like, okay, let me try that again. There we go. All right. Okay, one more time, ancestors. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. What messages do we have for Gemini ancestors? Please let the cards fall out, flip over. Thank you. Okay, just like that. And I'm not going to try to read these in any particular order. If I can keep them in order, I will. But hey, if I can't, I'm not going to worry about it, because I'm going to read all of them regardless. So it doesn't really necessarily matter what order they came out in. But I do try to keep them in order. just because I think that's the way they want them to come out. But sometimes I notice that the cards start flying like this, and I can't necessarily always keep them in order. And, okay, hold on. Yep, I just saw that one flip over. Anything else for Gemini ancestors? One more time. Any more? Anything else for Gemini? What other messages for Gemini ancestors? What other messages for Gemini ancestors? Last go around. Anything else? Anything else for Gemini? Last go around. Yeah, I knew there's more in there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I knew there was more. Because I could feel it. There's energy in the cards. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you, ancestors. All right, let's see here. What do we got here? Did these come out first? Okay, like I said, I'm gonna try to keep them in order, but I promise you they're probably not in the order they came out. So okay, first message we have here, who owns your thoughts? So remember what I said about, that negative thinking, that record that starts playing. It's been playing for a long time because it's been in production for a long time, right? It's been, what is it? The royalty rights have been paid out for years, okay? So you've been this record's been playing, and it's been playing unconsciously. So this is about you being aware of the thoughts and the feelings that are associated with them so you can heal them, and really stepping into this high vibration. It says, when you wake up tomorrow, let your first notion be that you own your thoughts and that you do not need to brood over old fears and resentments any longer, says the ancestors. So you've got to learn how to change that record, stop that record from playing. And it's not gonna be easy. I'm not gonna tell you that. Anything that you've had in place for years is gonna take some work. But I will tell you, affirmations are a great way to combat this. Okay, next we have, you have help from above. Again, your spiritual team's all over. Ride or die ancestors. I'm telling you, that's how I feel about the energy. It's like, okay, I wish they would. Come on. You want to be, you feel froggy, you want to jump? Let's go. What I mean? I'm telling you, it's fun. And it says, spiritual forces are with you now, bringing you creative new insight and a clear direction. This is the time of renewed enthusiasm and clarity for you and your loved ones. Promise the ancestors. So again, they're right there with you. They are also revitalizing you, empowering you, giving you positive thinking and thoughts, okay, and helping you with this. Trust your gut feeling. Again, right back to that trust your instincts here. We have the high priestess undermining too. It says, because your intuition is astute right now, your hunch is going to pay off. So you need to trust those instincts because you feel them. We have been guiding you to go with your gut feeling all along, assure the ancestors. So this is about you trusting your intuition. That's another aspect of this. You are doing your best. If your hyperactive sense of responsibility has worn you out, just know that this is simply a wake-up call to let you know you cannot save the world single-handedly, say the ancestors. So you're trying to carry the world on your back by yourself. You're not really allowing others to help you. So that is definitely something to really consider as you move forward. But you want to be able to trust the people that are helping you too. So that's another aspect. So patience being tested. Someone's rage and discomfort is being inappropriately directed at you. So somebody's projecting their energy onto you. So again, because your intuition is so astute right now, maybe you're empathic as well, and you could be absorbing this energy. So be aware of that too. It says protect your own energy field with psychic protection whilst maintaining your own dignity and composure, say the ancestors. So this is about you maintaining your cool, not letting anybody ruffle your feathers. And I think we had a card here that was like something, yeah, here it is. Kings and queens are not bothered by the pages of the courts. So don't let nobody, come in and just, get you out of who you are, who you know yourself to be, right? Take you out of character. Okay. Let's see, there was one more after that. Shift away from fear. Avoid becoming adversely affected by media coverage. Again, those distractions and watching the news and the doomsdayers, right? Get away from that, because that is not helping you right now. Avoid becoming adversely affected by media coverage. Our wish for you is that you shift your consciousness away from the fears already hounding you and instead experience the love all around you, say the ancestors. So this is about higher perspective. This is about you are protected. There's no need to worry. But you're worried. Okay, so they're trying to get you out of that. Your opinion matters most. We don't judge you, so neither should you. We want you to know that you did the very best you could with options available to you. Your intentions were pure. Accept yourself and any choices you've made, just as we accept you, say the ancestors. So if you're beating yourself up about a situation or however things played out in your lifetime, it doesn't matter. Your ancestors are encouraging you because they know that you made the best decisions you could with the information you had at the time. They took you off the hook. Why won't you take yourself off the hook? It says, set your spirit free. Here we go. That's the taking yourself off the hook. As a spiritual being in human costuming, allowing your spirit to soar for once, more often than not, your spiritual essence feels weighed down by all of your worldly commitments, say the ancestors. So, again, this is about that grounding. This is about allowing your spirit to take flight, um, to release the stress of being human in this physical form, because your spirit is like ready to soar, but it feels very burdened right now. And so, really, really allowing yourself to be free. Now it says, sleep on it. In your slumber state, we will impress upon you exactly what you need to do and know. Promise the ancestors. So while you're sleeping, they're going to be giving you messages and assisting you in the dream state. So it's very important that you write down anything that you remember when you first wake up, because typically you may be one of those people where you wake up and things just disappear if you move around or go to the bathroom or whatever, right? So if you start your day, so be very clear to write down things that you see, like in a little notebook next to your bed or whatever, the date, time, whatever. Because perhaps you could be getting signs of synchronicities too. So pay attention. Perfect synergy. You are the perfect blend of this and other lifetimes. Your past incarnations have all carefully prepared you to absorb your chosen life lessons from this incarnation, say the ancestors. So, again, the blend of who you are over time through these reincarnations is perfect right now to allow you to be in this place at this time, going through this particular whatever it is, this healing, this new journey, this abundance, all of it. It's perfectly aligned for that. Now we have your psychic sense. What you saw or sensed in your peripheral vision was real, although we feel you may have put it down to be mere imaginations, insist the ancestors. Your loved ones on the side of the veil want you to know that they will always watch over you. So you're never alone. They've got you. That yearning to belong. When a sense of belonging eludes you, know that the place where your ancestors reside, to where you will return one day when you completed your earthly task, is your primary home. Hence the longing, explain the answer. So this is about going home because you're potentially maybe a star seed. And the last one, add love to nourish. Taking a moment or two to bless your food and drink, just as we did before you, creates an awareness of how you are nourishing your system. Know that you are ultimately serving your body, mind, and spirit, say the ancestors. So this is about really, really honoring and really paying attention to the nourishment you're giving your body at this time. Because if you want to feel lighter, you also have to eat lighter. You have to drink lots of fluids, lots of water. You also want to eat healthy. You want to stay away from the heavy foods because they're not going to help you at this time either when it comes to the body and the transition you're going through right now. So, Gemini, I really do hope that this helps you. Much love and light, Lady T.